Hi guys. Oh my god, it feels weird, it's been 2 days. Oh, I miss it here. I missed you guys. I did. Okay. Hi, my name is Austin Betha. If today's the first time here on my channel, thank you for stopping by. I'm not always this quiet, okay? I'm not, to be honest. But yeah, I miss you guys too. I miss you too, Jane. So if you did not know, I've been sick. Okay, I've been really sick. I mean, I've been fighting the sickness for quite a while now. But after the video I posted on Tuesday, the thing just hooked me. Like, I couldn't. Like, throughout yesterday, I was lying down. Like, throughout yesterday. Yeah. I'm I mean, I'm not there yet, but I'm getting better. But I just told myself that it would be nice to, chat with you guys because you guys kept on reaching out to me on Instagram, everywhere. And it feels really good to know that there are people who care about you genuinely. So I just told myself, you know what, you don't necessarily have to film a video, edit and all of that. You could just come live and then, talk and all. So I guess we can do that, yeah? Yeah, I'm not like 100%, but I can talk. Okay. Um yeah, I know quite a number of things have happened on the show. I mean, to think that I was clamoring for Big Brother to separate Shegs and Bella for a little bit, and it happened, and I was too sick to talk about it. Yeah, that happened. So I don't know. Maybe you guys will gist me, what has been happening. Because the truth is, I haven't been following. I've been that sick. Okay, I've just been laying on my bed, not being able to eat that well or even do anything. But yeah, let's talk about the Lush Hair task that the housemates completed a few minutes ago. Okay, so first of all, the housemates were paired into teams, and for this particular task, we had three teams. So I'm going to go through the names of the teams and the housemates in each of these teams. Okay, so we had Team Reina Twist, and that had Groovy, Bella, Rachel, Chomzy, and Hermes. We also had Team Kinky Royale, and that had Daniela, Dotun, Fina, Adekunle, Chizzy, and Allison. And last but not least, we had Team Wild Braids, and that had Elo Swag, Chi Chi, Shegs, Doing, and Brian. Okay. Um, they had four things to do tonight. They had three games to play, and the last one was actually the runway, where of course they have to make hair, with the whole lush hair braids and all of that. Yeah. So the first game they played was there are three games they played, included Steps with Lush, Find Your Piece, and Ring Toss. Okay, now these three games, yeah, Team Renner Twist won all three games. Okay. And Team Renner Twist has Groovy, Bella, Rachel, Hermes, and Chomzy. Now I know that this whole Chomzy being in a team that's winning, is just a lot. But guys, to be fair, tonight, these three games, they did well. Okay. As much as we have our reservations, like why are they even still on the game? Why are they still making money and all of that? Let's be fair as well. They actually did well in those games that they won. Okay. And it's not like it was Chomzy that was playing everything, it was a group work. So Chomzy just has this luck, that's working for her. I think so far she's the housemate that has won the most prizes. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but Chomzy has been winning back to back to back to back to back. And just seeing that she came back to the house again, and the team that she was put in actually won the three games that they played. That's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. That's not something you can fight, because she did not just decide, you know what, I'm going to be in this group, I'm going to win. I mean, it just happened. And yeah, the part we don't understand is why evicted housemates are still in the game, why they are still, eligible to win some prize money. Well, not the main prize money. So the beef should not even be with Chomzy. The beef should be with Big Brother and the organizers. Like, why? And it's not just Chomzy. There's Elo Swag and there's Doi, but for some reason it's just Chomzy that we're focused on, because we have this theory in our head that Big Brother just wants Chomzy to win the innocent mottos. And I mean, you cannot blame us for thinking what we're thinking, okay? You just have to correct the notion. If that's not what you're doing, Big Brother, if that's not what you're doing, then correct it, because that's how a lot of people feel. And I mean, it's their feelings, right? So it is what it is. Okay, so I don't think that it was unfair for them to win, because I feel like they actually deserved the win, from the 3 games. I feel like they did well. Okay, if you actually watched it, you would know for sure that her team did well. All right, but just the whole idea of having evicted housemates play, it's cringeworthy. It's cringeworthy. I don't understand it. If you've been evicted, go home. Okay, like, go home. Don't stay there and still be making mouth. But anyways, moving on to the last task for the night. Big Brother had obviously told them to pick their wild braids and jumbo braids and all of that. And they picked it, and then Big Brother gave them 90 minutes to go back and make the hair, choose one of their team members as their models, and then braid their hair. Now, the main instruction there was to make the longest ponytail, right? It had nothing to do sorry guys, it had nothing to do with how your design, whatnot. No, like, just make the longest ponytail. And then they gave them materials to make a dress for their model. And then Big Brother told them that when they come back to the arena after 90 minutes, they will talk about, they will walk the runway, and they will talk about the inspiration behind exactly. Her team is not my issue, but why is Big Brother still keeping them? That's just my thing, but we all know that Chomzy is very competitive. She is very competitive even before the eviction stuff. So the fact that she doesn't even know that she's evicted, obviously she's still going to put in her best, in her tasks and all of that. So don't blame the player, actually blame the game. In this point, in this case, let's blame Big Brother. Okay, the twist doesn't make sense at all. But anyways, like I said, they had to come back to the arena and then walk the runway, tell us the inspiration behind the hair, your choice, color choice, and all of that. Yeah. So for Team Renner Twist, Bella was their model. For Team Kinky Royale, Daniela was their model. And for Team Wild Braids, Chichi was their model. Okay, so she's not competitive. She only falls into the right group. No, Chomzy is actually very competitive, even with the head of house task. Let's be fair. Chomzy is very, very competitive. If you're calling the 3 female housemates that are competitive, you would call Daniela, you would call Chomzy, yes, and then maybe Bella. She is quite competitive. You don't have to like her to say the truth. She is actually very competitive. Okay, so I'm not happy that she's there after being evicted. And it's not just her. There's Elo Swag, there's Doing. But the truth is, you can't take that away from her. She's quite competitive. Okay, that's a fact. I'm not even capping. It's a fact. Okay, it's just sometimes she doesn't know how to talk. She doesn't know how to talk. That's just one thing that Chomzy needs to learn. Bless Purple, you can have your top 3 competitive people when it comes to task. I'm not talking about generally in terms of task. I don't think I'll put Fina, like, especially head of house. Fina is competitive, yes, but if I'm choosing top 3, I'm going to choose, or maybe Fina, but then I know top 2. Let me just narrow down top 2, because I don't have strength to argue with people this night. I'm not there yet. So top 2, I will choose Daniela and I'll choose Chomzy. Yes, I'll choose Chomzy, because both of them are actually very competitive. But anyways, see, you people should not stress me with better. You shock me. Shock yourself, please. I'm not feeling too well. Don't come and add stress. Please, please, please. People should leave me alone. Anyways, when they got back to the arena, um, see topic. Ngwa, you people argue with yourselves. I'm not gonna indulge you guys. They came back into the arena, and of course they had to measure out their hair. They had to measure out their ponytails and all of that. So um Bella's team, that's the team Rena Twist, they made two ponytails. And of course, the time, I felt like the time that they used to make the two ponytails, if they had turned it into one, then they would have had a very long, ponytail. But they decided to make two shuku, so when they came back, they had to measure, and it was Fina because she's head of house, so she had to measure out the twist. They had this tape rule thing there and all of that. I know you have me in mind, or better. Precious, you'll be fine. Okay, I'm recovering. Just tell me to get well soon. Don't come and start having in mind. What I have in mind is my drugs right now, so nah. Um Fina measured out their ponytails and all of that, yeah. And so for Rena Twist, Big Brother told them, they were asking Big Brother, can we join it into two and all of that? Big Brother said, no, choose one. The instruction was the longest ponytail. They did not say longest ponytails. Okay, so they had to choose one. And when Fina measured that, it was 12 feet and 3 inches. Okay, now Big Brother, Fina now measured out the wow braids. That's Doing's team, and when she measured it, it was 34 feet and 9 inches. And then of course, when Fina measured her own her own team, it was 34 feet and 11 inches. And then of course, Doing started to murmur, and it's like, Big One said, does anybody have something to say? Does anybody have something to say? Doing say yes, that she has something to say. Ngwa, what do you have to say? Says she thinks that, from what she was saying, yeah, she just felt like Fina did not measure it well, blah 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 blah. And then Big Brother is like, okay, that's fine. And then Fina's like, wait, you think I lied? Okay, yeah, let's come and remeasure it now. Let's remeasure it. If you think I'm lying or I'm adding some inches to mine, let's remeasure. And then she gave them the tape rule, and then they measured it. When you dey bear, when you call bear, that your beberube can put you for trouble. Something that Fina measured that was 34 feet and 9 inches. By the time them doing remeasured it for themselves, that's for her own team, it was now 34 feet and 3 inches. Apparently, from what Fina even measured, she even added 6 inches for them. But based on say, in one jump, if you say Fina cheats them. When they call remeasure, it can reduce to 3 inches instead of 9 inches. And then when Fina even measured her own again, when they did it again, hers was no longer 34 inches, it was actually 36. Hers was no longer 34 feet, it was actually 36 feet, because at this point they had to stand up for them to remeasure it and all of that. So of course they also now did, so of course that made Fina's team have the longest ponytail. And they had to go on stage team by team to talk about their models and all of that. And Doing just came, see that thing, the fact that her point or the inches reduced, the thing affected her, because she was thinking that Fina was trying to cheat her, not knowing that Fina even did them good without even knowing. So that kind of demoralized her. So when she got on stage, she was just all over the place. Is Rapunzel, is Love, is this one. I'm just like, okay. And then that was for Doing's team. And then Daniela came, gave us the whole, princess like stuff. Fina, of course, now Fina, the high priestess, she's like, this is the African queen, this is that, we use the fire orange, we use this one, we use, she talked about it. It was interesting. And then also Chomzy'S team, Rachel was the one that spoke, and it was really nice as well. Bella also did her work very well. She was looking very pretty as well. But then after everything, Big Brother now played the jingle for them again for the three models, and they came to the stage, took a walk and all of that. Cool. So for me, the two teams that actually had a very good presentation was obviously Fina's team. Try and Brian told them Fina didn't make sure. Stop saying she was trying. Brian told them Fina didn't mention well. Tell people. Olatunji, I think you're stressed out. Okay? Don't stress me, please. If there's any correction you want to make, you can make that without coming here to say is a wrong narrative. You can actually open your YouTube channel and then give us the right narrative. Don't stress me. Like, I'm savage this night, and I'm telling you guys, let's respect ourselves. If you have to correct something, then please do. But don't tell me I'm giving a wrong narrative. Like, what's that? That's rubbish. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. No, you're stressing me, actually. If you want to make a correction, there's nothing wrong with you doing that, but don't stress me. Like, I'm literally going to come for you. No, don't tell me I'm your person, because you're typing. What are you typing? What are you typing? It doesn't make sense. Just make your corrections. You can say, oh, Becca, no, that's not how it was said. This is how it was said. Don't tell me I'm giving a wrong narrative. That's very rude. Don't do that. Don't do that. I like, say, get as malaria till they do. They bite for body, and if you bite me, I'll bite you. Do you understand? Let's comport, please. Please, let's comport ourselves. You can correct me. I'll take it. But correct me politely. Don't tell me I'm giving a wrong narrative. That's just wrong on every level. I'm going to talk like say I not be human being for year. I'm also a human being. I'm stressed as well. So don't do that. Jeez. Big Brother went on to announce Fina's team as the winner. Okay, she won. Their team won that particular round. Just the fourth round, the walkway stuff. That's like the only round that Fina's team won. But like I said, Chomzy'S team already won the other tasks and all of that. So obviously they were the winners for the entire Lush game. And of course, Big Brother also told Fina's team that they will get a prize, but then Chomzy'S team would obviously get the overall prize. And then the next thing, Chomzy'S team is like, yeah, we just dash you people that one, just manage that one. I'm like, what is this nonsense? Like, don't bring that to me. Like, yes, you guys have won, but don't come and now tell me you guys have won, manage that one. Like, that was so wrong on every level. Like, why would you even do that? First of all, people are not happy that you guys won the first 3 games, and then you think it's okay to come and rub it in. Like, Chomzy, Rachel, like, it was just unnecessary, in my opinion. Like, you guys have won, that's fine, just move on. Just move on with your win. Which one is, yeah, we won, people should just manage that one. If it easy, why you not win and join? Like, it doesn't, for me, that did not make any sense at all. It was just really too much. And later on they showed us inside the house. Chomzy was saying something to Bella, like, maybe next time we'll tone it down. And then Bella's like, no, nobody will tell me how to celebrate my win. But I mean, celebrate your win, but don't rub it in. Don't make others feel bad, because they also put in effort. And at some point, Doyin was crying in the toilet. Now, what was making her cry? She felt like, after putting in all those efforts, blah 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 blah, she's not now winning, because Big Brother said, Team Wild Braids, you're also a winner, and tonight you have won. Well done. I'm like, Big Brother, now stop. Which one is they have won? They have won a well done this night. I'm just like, no, Biggie, you'd have just left it like that. Don't come and say you've won well done. Won well done how? Like, I don't understand. I think it was that well done that just don't do his belly, because even me, I'm like, Big Brother, just leave this issue like this. She went to the toilet. She was really, really crying. She was really blowing clatter. Clearly, I Chomzy, no, what's her name? Chom saw Chomzy saying they evicted me and brought me back, and I'm winning. I'm so confused. Like the girl is actually doing too much, actually. But like Toyi was now crying so hard in the toilet. She was like even hissing. That after everything, blah 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 blah. Allison was there, Bella was there. They were now trying to console her. I just told myself, see, big brother, doing for no cry this night. Now that well done. Now that you see, you see that well done. You see that well done. When people are talk, that well done alone is enough to make me vomit. I'm telling you because he choke. I'm already feeling bad that now me even go cover myself. I first say no, let's go and remeasure. The remeasure finish. Then people are going to put in that top it up with well done. Ah, I'm just tired. I think the innocent task. I don't know. I don't know if they'll play tomorrow, but if they don't play tomorrow, then it'll be next week. If they don't play tomorrow, then it'll be next week. I think when Ozo won, Ozo was not there till the last week, right? And they played it the week before the last week. I don't even know. I really honestly I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, that was another laugh. That was what happened this night, oh. May nobody tell me where down for there. Because you get situation where you say, you go tell me where down, go make sense. But then some kind where down no good. Ah. don't you don't you call the fire waiting no loss for ground? I say, don't you what are you looking for? You just a look ground, you don't feel look up. You just a look. I said, don't you waiting loss? Waiting for that when they fight for ground. That weather was just that weather was just a lot. You can't dey fight and that she go I say I had a good laugh. E dey pain o. See, no just pray to fail. Yeah, I said it already, Minister Omag. I said Fina's team won that particular the runway stuff. They won that. Obviously, they get a prize as well. But for the other 3 games, Chomzy's team won, and they'll get a prize as well. While for Doi's team, they also won, and then they got their prize, which was well done. Better stop. Okay, but yeah, that's basically what happened. Yeah. I don't have so much to talk to you guys about. I just really thought it would be nice to, come on here. Hopefully, once I'm done with the drugs, I still have that medicine plenty. I don't understand, But yeah, once I'm done, say hot kata will do it. Once I'm done, hopefully I feel a lot better. Even though I'm not sure how consistent I'll be tomorrow, but I'll definitely try to post stuff and all of that. Just seeing how you guys reached out to me, wanting to know how I was feeling and all of that. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so mean on these comments. Like, you guys, thank you so much. You guys are so mean. You guys are so mean. But yeah, that's basically it from me, guys. Better, well done with your anger. Okay, thank you with your happiness. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Please, guys, do not forget to vote for me. Say I sick, no means I don't want to win. Okay, you guys should please vote for me. Sorry, guys. I'm stressed out. Like, I don't know. I'm not feeling myself at all. Bye, mama. Alright, guys, thank you so much. I love you guys so much, and yeah, I would see you guys as soon as I can, but please vote for me. I'm going to try to leave the link in the comment section and in my description box as well,